All right, girls, another problem that I see is girls that once they get right about to contact through extension, they kind of stop with the swing. They kind of stop with their power and all, and they don't generate the power that they need to out of their core to begin with, getting to contact. This is a drill that is some girls hate, some girls love. Taking a basketball, putting it in on a plunger, which goes down inside of the tee. The basketball is slightly deflated. You don't want it. You don't want it real tight and bouncy and all. I think it's a good idea too, especially if you're younger, to wear the mask and the face, or the helmet and the face mask and all. So if the bat pops off of it, it doesn't hit you in the face and hurt you. But again, make sure that it's deflated by about 10 pounds or 5 pounds or so, so that you could squeeze in on it down to about 2 inches or so inside the ball. You want to set yourself up on the ball, and the idea is you're practicing getting everything you can to explode out of that core to drive through the ball. Notice I don't say that we're hitting the ball off the tee necessarily. We're driving the ball off the tee is what we want to think, and that's what we should be thinking whenever we're hitting in a game anyways, that we're driving the ball. We're using our core to drive the ball and let the bat head take that force and that power that we generate through the hips and drive on through the ball. So set your front foot up about even with the tee. Set your ball there on the tee. Get yourself set. One thing I like to have girls do is to work with just taking 1, 2, 3 slow, easy swings, reminding themselves that back leg is going to turn into the front leg. That if you could imagine that there's a pole going straight up through your back leg, it would come straight up through to the sky, and your head and your back leg would basically turn on it. Your head would not be way out in front of that pole. Your head wouldn't be behind the pole. Your leg wouldn't be in front of the pole, wouldn't be leaning back off of the pole, but it would be about even with it and all running, just swiveling on it straight up through. So you set yourself up, you go 1, 2, 3. Notice I'm turning that back knee into the front side. That back foot also turns slightly. My hands are about the same distance away from my body the whole time through as they are whenever I start my swing. My elbows stay at the same distance from each other. That's constant all the way through. And then I'm gonna hit the ball, let my core drive the ball, and keep my wrists tight so that I'm then punching through the ball and finishing just past extension. So I go 1, 2, 3, and drive through. Notice when I finish, my front leg is not quite perfectly straight, but it's pretty darn near straight. My right leg, if there was a pole going straight down through me, it would go right through the top of my head, down through out of the bottom of my right knee, and all that I've turned on, and I've used my core to drive through. As you continue to work with this drill, you should work on really trying to explode harder and harder and harder through the core. Not thinking to yourself, I'm swinging as hard as I can with my hands and my arms, but using my core to drive the ball off of the tee. Okay. Hopefully that helps you develop that core and to develop that explosion that you need to hit that ball and to drive the ball in game time.